let's review another Stitch plush and maybe something else. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, my name is Lizzie and I'm a Disney plush collector from the UK. So happy Friday, I hope you've all had a great week and have a fun or relaxing weekend ahead of you, whichever you prefer. I am here with the April Stitch Attack Snacks Disney plush review, just in time for May's to release in the UK next Friday. So this was a bit of a stressful one. I filmed my March video, and if you didn't see that, I'll leave a card up above, and I could have sworn that it was coming out on a Monday, not a Friday, even though they're all Fridays. And you know, the video went out and it said it was the Monday. I was looking for it on that Monday and I was like, where the hell is it? And then I looked on Shop Disney and it was the Friday the 19th, but I could have sworn it said the 15th of April because I remember thinking, hang on, the 15th and the 15th, like those won't both be Fridays, but whatever. I did get it on the Friday. I did actually forget. It was the release day of the Tortured Poets department, so I got up at 7. I listened to the first album, even though I already knew that there was a second album, so I spent all of my morning listening to it, and then after I finished at about 9 o'clock, I was like, it's Stitch Attack Snacks Day. So I went on to get it. I already had a shoulder plush in my basket from Monday that I wanted to get for Joe, and if you didn't see my unboxing of this order, I will leave a card up above to that. But it's actually quite lucky that I didn't log on bang on 8, because Shop Disney have a habit of not updating their new page until about 8:15. So I would have just got Stitch, and that is what I was going to do. I said last month I wasn't going to get Angel this month because I just don't agree with it. However, they've put a deal on that instead of paying £56 for both of them priced at £28, you can get the two of them for £30. So that either makes them £15 each, or if you think like me, it's making Angel £2, and girl math, that's basically free. So I did get her because I thought it would give me the most comprehensive review for you if you're not sure about getting Angel. So I'm going to start with my Disney plush review of Stitch like I normally would. Then I will do a Disney plush review of Angel, and then we will talk about May, which releases next Friday, the 17th of May in the UK. I'm still really struggling between going to call it Shop Disney UK, because that is what it's been called the entire time that I've been making these Disney plush reviews, and switching to call it Disney Store UK. I just cannot get used to it, so please don't correct me in the comments. You know exactly what I mean. So what is it? This is the Stitch Attack Snacks Lollipop Medium Soft Toy 4 of 12. It was from Disney Store UK and it cost £28. So what is so special about this Stitch? Stitch Attack Snacks. Next on his list, a Mickey Mouse lollipop. The Space Invader has a ravenous appetite as he licks the sweet treat with intergalactic enthusiasm. This adorable stuffed alien is the 4th in the Stitch Attack Snacks collection that includes 12 different themes, with a new soft toy released every month in 2024, each devouring a different snack. So obviously this time is a lollipop. We've got a different sculpt for him this time. So he is winking like he did in February, the popcorn one, but this is the first time his ears have been down. The 3 that came before, his ears were up, so this is the first one we've got where the ears are down. He's holding the lollipop with both hands like he has been for January and March, but he's actually got a 3D tongue licking the lollipop, which we also haven't seen before. The lollipop is obviously a Mickey head. It's got pinks, blues and greens on it, and then the shirt is yellow with lots of Mickey head lollipops all over it, and it's really lovely. Like I said, you can't get a good look at the shirt until you've bought it for yourself, which is a shame really, because I think this is a really good selling point to the whole collection. And then he's got a little stamp that says Stitch Attack Snacks 4 of 12 on his left foot, and the tag just stays the same and says 4 of 12 with the same artwork as every month in the middle. So every month I hate answering this question, but is he worth the money? £28, as I always say, is an awful lot of money for a medium soft toy. The medium soft toys in my mind shouldn't be more than £22, but he is limited edition. He has come after Mickey Mouse the Main Attraction, which I believe was £27.50. They're never going to lower the price of the monthly collection, they're only going to up it. So I'm glad it was 28 and not more, but he is a lovely plush. He's really good quality, and I think they're actually putting a lot of thought into what these plushes look like, because they're bothering to put like a detailed shirt on him, they're changing his expression depending on what he's eating, so I'm happy to pay this price. Even better when I technically got him for £15 anyway. And now the one we have been waiting for, the controversially surprise dropped Angel plush. Disney aren't Taylor Swift. They can't drop a double album, and they certainly can't drop it 4 months into the release of the Stitch Tack Snacks collection. But let's do a Disney plush review of Angel. So what is it? This is the Angel Stitch Tack Snacks Lollipop Medium Soft Toy 4 of 12. I didn't even notice this when I was filming the video. I've noticed it in the edit, but it's actually listed on the website as 4 of 12 when it should be 1 of 9. So Disney, get your act together and stop using mixed messaging. It was from the Disney Store UK and it cost £28, but if you bought Stitch and Angel together, you got them for £30 instead of £28 each. So it would have been £56 if you were getting them without the deal, but they cost £15 in the end, which I think was really good of them because no one was expecting there to be a second plush this time. So what's so special about her? Angel attacks snacks just like Stitch. I really feel like they've shot themselves in the foot, because I would have just expected next year or the year after for them to be an Angel Attack Snacks, but maybe because they'd already put her on the pins, they didn't know what they could do with an Angel Attack Snacks because she already had pins, but they should have thought about that before they released the whole collection. This seems really rushed and really badly communicated. Next on her list, a Mickey Mouse Lollipop. Well, considering she's the first one, there isn't a list and there isn't a next on the list. This is first on the list. The Space Invader has a ravenous appetite as she licks the sweet treat with intergalactic enthusiasm. This adorable stuffed alien is the first companion soft toy in the Stitch Tack Snacks collection that includes 9 different themes, with a new soft toy released every month in 2024, each devouring a different snack. So that text and the fact that we already know that there's only going to be 9 does confirm that they're not going to randomly drop the first 3 months that didn't have an Angel, but I think it's a really, really bad business move. Like I say, they can't do an Angel Attack Snacks in the future, and you've also now, if you are going to collect them, I don't judge you, I personally wouldn't, you're now going to have 9 Angels with 12 Stitches, and I just think it's such a bad idea. But with Angel, she's also winking like Stitch, and she has got her tongue stuck out, but it's a smaller tongue. It's not meeting the lollipop like Stitch's was. She doesn't have an open mouth, so I'm interested to see how the rest of them will look, because a lot of people didn't like Stitch's open mouth and Angel doesn't have it. Her ears are up and her antennae go behind her back. She's got the same lollipop as Stitch, and she's got a dress on, which again the lollipop does cover, but the dress is the same pattern as Stitch's Hawaiian shirt, so they do complement each other really well. It's just that it's silly that there's only going to be 9 of these. They've shot themselves in the foot by not allowing themselves to do 12. Her tag is the same tag as Stitch's. It doesn't even say Angel, but it does say 1 of 9, and it's still got Stitch on the inside. I would have thought they'd put an Angel there. And then she's got a stamp on the foot, which also says Stitch Tack Snacks, and it says 1 of 9. So I think it's incredibly silly that they've decided to do it this way. Who knows what next year's collection is going to be now, because they certainly can't do Angel. Might be Leroy Attack Snacks. They might just do 5 of them. Who knows? But is she worth the money? £28? Absolutely not, because I wouldn't pay £28 every single month to just end up with 9 of these instead of 12. Again, she's the same size that to me should be worth around 21. So I was happy when they did this deal that you could get them both for £30, because in my mind I was only paying £2 for her, but really it reduced them both to £15 each, which is far closer to the price I would actually like to pay for them. Will I collect the rest? If they do the £30 thing, then yes. If they don't, no, because I don't agree with paying an extra £28 every month. I don't want to pay £56 a month on this collection when I'm not going to be rewarded with 12 of each. I'm going to have 9 and I'm going to have 12. But she is a really, really cute plush, and I'm glad that I could get her for just £2 so that I could tell you my thoughts on her. I would love to know in the comments whether you were getting her no matter what and got her, or whether you weren't going to get her and then you saw that it was only £2 extra to get her and then got her, or whether you just didn't get her at all, because I really want to know whether this marketing strategy has paid off where you just pay £30 for the 2 of them. I feel like they're going to be losing a lot of money sales wise, because I spoke about this in last month's video. The UK hid that she was coming. You didn't know she was coming from their Instagram post unless you followed someone like me who was telling you that she was coming. So it was a surprise on that day to some people that there were all of a sudden 2 of them. And they have done it again, because on the 19th of April they announced that they were out, and then they showed the sneak peek, and the sneak peek only has Stitch in. I would love to know what's going on with these. Were these the pictures that they took before Angel was even created, and the US has specifically changed all of their scheduled posts to include the Angel and the UK hasn't? I really don't know, but it's a milkshake in May. It comes out next Friday on the 17th of May in the UK. He looks a bit stoned. That's all I can think to say. It is a new sculpt, so I will say that in the video, because his eyes are droopily closed. I know it's because he's meant to be sucking through a straw, but I don't think my eyes close like that when I suck through a straw. I feel like he's been on some special brownies, and that's why he looks like that, not because he's sucking out of a straw. But on Disney Store UK's page, you don't see Angel. I went onto the American Coming Soon page, and they do have a picture of Angel, and she's got her eyes open. She's got a little bit of her mouth open as well, which we haven't had with this one, and she does look really cute. So I am kind of hoping that they will do the 2 for £30 again so I can get this one, but I'm going to stick to my guns. If they are both £28 each, I'm not going to get both of them. I just can't spend £56 a month on this collection. It will feel like when I collected Minnie Mouse the Main Attraction and I got the pins as well. It was just very expensive every month and it's not worth it. But we will just have to wait and see whether they will be on a deal or whether I will just be getting Stitch. But make sure you subscribe if you would like to see my May Disney Plush review, as that will be coming out a couple of weeks after I get the plush. But that is it from me. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a big thumbs up if you did, and let me know your thoughts on this collection down in the comments. I'll be back on Tuesday for another video, so enjoy your weekend and I will see you on Tuesday. Bye friends!